Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we're going to use PL SQL variables. We're going to check varchar, car, number, date, timestamp and boolean. They are not all the available variables, but they are the most used variables in PL SQL. So let's start. We need to create the anonymous block. Then we need to add the declare section. This data type is used to store text or some charts inside this variable. For this variable, we need to specify the length right here. We're going to start with 1. Then we need to print. We are going to use this function line, put line. Let me open another worksheet. Okay. We're going to select simple letter from dual table. Dual table is a dummy table in Oracle that help us to accomplish these little tricks. So we see the output right here. That's my letter. This is the value that we are going to store in the variable. We copy this SQL statement and right here we paste the statement. Okay. We need to add this line to indicate that we need to select this value into this variable. So then we need to print the value of variable name. It's equal. Then we need to concatenate with this operator the variable. Okay, I think we are good. Now we execute the script. As we can see, here is the result. The content of the variable is the letter. Okay. This is the default type that this variable stores. So we're going to is the same that if we say 1 byte, we can run the script again. We have our result. We clean, and we can also specify this type, run script, we have the same result. Okay, we have a difference right here. This type stores a chart, but some of the charts are greater than 1 byte. Some charts uses 2, 3 or 4 bytes. Let's see one example. For example, if we use byte and we want to store this letter is one letter from Spanish dictionary from Spanish language. We can see that the expression is raising an error. This variable cannot store that letter. If we remove this, we can see what I was telling you, that the default value that is stored in this type is byte. So we clean the output and we run again, raise the same error. Okay, so to accomplish that, we need to specify that we need to store one char. It doesn't matter how many bytes does the chart contains. Okay, here we have our result. That's correct. Okay, that's for Barca. Then we have we are going to store a char. We are going to store the letter and we are going to print the new variable. Okay, we clean the output, we run the script, and we also have the same issue that we face. We can add byte, but we are going to have the same error. We need to specify that we need to store one char. We run, that's correct, and we can see the output right here. Okay, you need to be careful so you don't mess up with this. Now we're going to store value from one of the tables we have right here. We can see the data type of the column, so we got all the information that we need right here. For example, we are going to use number. The type is gonna be number. With I want to use 2 for precision and 0 for the scale. We're going to select employee ID from employees table. Where employee ID is equal to 100. Okay, we are going to store this value in our variable. So we copy our statement. Remember, we need to add the line into our variable right here. Then we need to print the value, and we run. Obviously is the same issue because we provide lower precision than the one that is required, so we need to increase the precision. We clean the output, and here we have the output. We move to the table data. We need to check this column. Okay, I will print one of these values. This column is also a number, but this number contains a precision, so I will use this one. Okay, we're going to select this column from this employee ID, and we have this value. That's the one that we need. Okay, 5, 8. We're going to store this value in this variable. We clean the output. Okay, that's correct, but the value is not the correct value because we don't have any precision, any scale. We didn't provide the scale, so we are going to use this one. Is completed, but again is not the correct value. We just need to increase the scale to 2 points. We run the script again, and we have the correct value. Okay, we have checked numbers with precision and numbers without precision. Now is the turn for date. We can check the data, and this column stores a date value, so we are going to select this value. It's higher date. Okay, we have to use this variable, and we need to print this variable. Clean the output. As you can see, we can see the date right here, and it's the correct value. The next data type is timestamp. Sorry, timestamp. Timestamp. We are going to save the same date, but now I'm going to use this another type. So in order that we can see the difference, we run the script. As you can see, there is a difference. Here we are printing the hours, minutes and seconds, in the other variable there was just the date part. We are going to use the dual table for these examples. Sorry, I will remove this line, and we are going to use this date. We run the script again. We clean the output first. We run the script. Okay, we have our date. Okay. Let's continue with this timestamp. We run the script again. Okay, it's the same behavior. We're going to run this again. Okay, here we have, and we can use this one with add time zone. We are going to select this date, this timestamp at UTC time zone. Okay, here we have our difference. As you can see, there is some difference between the hours. That's because we are in Mexico, and as you can see, this is not UTC time zone, so I'm gonna do the same, but this time I'm going to store the result in date variable, so we can see the difference. Okay, there is no, I missed that. Okay, we need to print this value. Okay, as you can see, in the select we have all the value complete, all the value with date and hours and minutes and seconds, but since this variable doesn't support hours, minutes and seconds, doesn't store those values, this variable just store the date value. And the last useful variable, this is gonna be Boolean. Okay, we are going to remove this. We are going to initialize this value. We initialize our variables in the declare section. I'm gonna store a true value in my variable, so we can see there is a compilation error because we cannot print Boolean variables. So we need to use this function. This is a standard function, so you will have any problem running this function. And we need to transform bool to int. Right here, and we are missing one. Okay, we run the script and we have the output. As you can see, this function is transforming the value bool to an int value. Okay, obviously if we declare this variable as null, this should be null also. We clean the output, as we can see, is null. If we store a false value, this should be 0. We run the script and we have the 0 right here. Okay, this is the use of variables in PL/SQL. That's all for this video. Remember, give it a thumbs up if you like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you in the next video.